might be tempted. You might be tempted because culturally, socially, they are. Hello, Miss. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shomi Christiana. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming to watch my videos. To my always commenting subscribers, thank you so much. I see you guys. In today's video, I'll be talking about something that's kind of peculiar, especially with people in their let me say early 20s, youths generally, early 20s to like late 30s. It's very, very peculiar to people around this stage. And what is this? This is comparison. Comparison. In this aspect of the world, I know there are a lot of standards by which success is being measured. There are numerous standards by which success is being measured. Meanwhile, why are you using someone as an SI unit for measuring your own success? The truth remains that as humans, no two people have the same journey. Your stories might be similar, but no two people have the exact journey. The fact that you're 25 and doing just fine by yourself doesn't mean that another person that is still studying at 25 is a failure. The fact that you're 30, married, with kids, does not mean that another person at 30 who is not married is a failure. And the fact that you're not doing so well amongst your peers does not mean you're a failure. Your journey is different from their journey. Comparison is a thief of joy. When you compare yourself constantly to other people, you would not be able to appreciate what God is doing for you in the moment. You would not be able to appreciate the reason why you are alive. You will not be able to appreciate the good health. You will not be able to appreciate the sound mind. Don't forget that while you think you're not doing well at a particular age, there are people that are not even up to that age that are dead and forgotten. There are people that are not up to that stage that are mentally unstable. There are people that are not up to that age that are battling with depression. So why compare yourself with someone? Everybody have things that they face in their closet. Everybody has something that they are dealing with. If it's not finance, it might be emotional. If it's not emotional, it could be career-wise. It could be anything. But there is nobody that is like perfectly okay and does not have anything that they are looking up to God for. And that is why God is God over our lives. So the fact that somebody is engaged at 20 doesn't mean that you that are 25 are not engaged, you have a problem. It doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. It only means that your journey is different. It only means that you are on the path to your own success, but you're not there yet. And guess what? There is no late comer in success. As far as you are successful, there is no late comer. Whether you are successful at 20, successful at 25, successful at 30, you are successful. Don't be pressured. Don't be pressured because you're comparing yourself to somebody. In 2017, where we graduated, not everybody graduated. Some people were left back in school, while some people graduated. Some of us who graduated have not even gotten jobs and are doing businesses. Some of us who graduated have gotten jobs and are getting promoted at the jobs that we do. While some people that did not graduate have graduated and they are already doing well in their respective fields. Some people have traveled out of the country to further their career. It doesn't mean that people that are in the country are not doing good. It doesn't mean that they are not doing well. So stop comparing yourself to others, please. Comparison is the thief of joy. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone else. You are unique. You're beautiful. You are just good as God has created you. The fact that your age mates, your former schoolmates, are doing better at what they are doing does not mean that you will not get better at what you're doing. As far as you're doing something, God will definitely bless the work of your hands. And by something, I mean something legitimate. You're doing business, you're hustling, you're working, you're interning, doing anything that you're doing. Because the Bible says that whatever we find our hearts to do, we should do with all our might. We should do with all our strength. We should do with all our heart. It means that there is a blessing attached to doing something. There's a blessing attached to doing something. So the fact that you're 28 and not in a relationship does not mean that you will not get married. You don't even know, maybe you're supposed to get married at 29 or 30. But if you start dwelling on the fact that you're unmarried at 28, then when you get to the stage that you want to get married, you will be so bothered by the worry that you would not even be able to see your potential spouse. You would be so bothered by your worry that you would not be able to see the opportunity that God is bringing your way. The fact that you're doing business and it's not successful does not mean that you will not still make it doing that business. It doesn't mean that your breakthrough is not on the way. It doesn't mean that one day you will not hit the light at the end of the tunnel. I want you to be very assured that no matter what we are going through in this life, as long as we commit our ways to God, He is with us in it. He would not leave us alone. My dear homies, I am saying it, don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You might be tempted. You might be tempted because culturally, socially, there are expectations. And you might be tempted to want to compare yourself with somebody. But please, don't compare yourself with anybody. Don't compare yourself with anybody. Your race is different from any other person's race. And you don't know where the other person started. Some people have privileges that you don't have. So the fact that you're trying and you are not yet there does not mean that you would not be successful when the time is right. Above all, while trying to figure life out, while trying to navigate the ocean of this life, hold on to God. Hold on to God. God is the only way that you will not go astray. God is the only person that you can trust and you will not fail. God is the only person that you can rely on that will not let you down. So please don't compare yourself with anybody. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.